Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you some kitchen prep. I have quite a few things to get done in the kitchen, so I thought I'd go ahead and just bring you along, give you some motivation. I don't always do this, and I definitely should, because we use produce more if I spend a day to just get it done. So today I have my list on my whiteboard on the fridge. I want to make some ranch. We are just about, there's like a teeny tiny little bit in the one that I bought last from Sam's Club, and instead of buying more, I'm just gonna make my homemade. I also need to like make the ranch dressing, but then refill. I have a little jar that I keep in the spice cabinet with the dry mix, so then any other time I want to make ranch, I just have to mix it all up. I need to cut onions, cut a mango, cut some peppers, cut a tomato, cut some cilantro. I'm also wanting to make a, what is it? Cilantro jalapeno hummus. And I'm looking over this way because my fridge is there and I have a whiteboard with my list and then our meal plan, and that's where I wrote some of these things. Sorry, I've been interrupted by kids like a million times. I don't remember what I was saying. Because we have a whiteboard that we usually write like what we need from the grocery store. It currently has a list of things that I was wanting to prep because as I was making lunch, I was thinking of all of the things I wanted to do. And then our meal plan is on the fridge as well, and that's where I wrote the hummus. So I was checking the name of that. Can you hear my kids fighting in the background? I'm so sorry if you can. They just won't give it up today. Anyway, if you have some produce or anything that you have been putting off to prep in your kitchen, let's get it done. It's kind of like rainy and cold today. We actually have, you probably won't be able to tell, we have our windows open. I don't have my phone, but it's, I don't know, not even 70 degrees today. Perfect weather. I'm wearing long sleeves. It's really nice after the 100-degree days that we had last week. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Thanks for watching. This is actually a very short video today because although this took me about 45 minutes of film time, I cut it way down because who really wants to watch 45 minutes of raw, unedited veggie chopping? So that's basically what I had to do. I had a lot of vegetables to chop. So I'm starting with an onion, and I know the worst thing to do is put an onion in a Ziploc bag because it like absorbs the plastic, but I cannot stand when I open my fridge and it smells like onions. So I do put it in a Ziploc bag and then into a glass container to help with that. I also cut up this pepper into pieces. I use this for Philly cheese steaks. We did like a ground beef Philly cheese steak. That will be in a video coming up later on that you guys will see, that I'll share with you. And then I've also, just because the peppers have already been cut up, I've been using them in my salads too, and on wraps and in all sorts of things because it's already done. So I really like having things already cut. And I mean, it took me 45 minutes in the kitchen this day to get this stuff done. Same with cilantro. I feel like cilantro goes bad if you leave it like as is, but I chopped this up and it's still doing great in my fridge, and I used it for a few things. And again, I've been throwing this on salads and it just really elevates it. Okay, so then moving on, I had a couple other things I wanted to make. So I'm making a cilantro jalapeno hummus. First time I've ever made hummus, and it was so simple. I have this little Ninja food chopper thing that I've had for like 12 years at this point. Still going strong. But pretty much you just throw everything in there. So I had some jalapenos, garlic, fresh garlic, cilantro goes in there, garbanzo beans. It called for 15 ounces, but I had a 10-ounce package. So I just kind of adjusted the liquid to go with that. I'll leave this recipe linked down below if you're interested in giving it a try. It was so good. So then some lemon juice goes in there, and this is where I did a little less. You can also add some water later if you need to. Some, what's it called? Tahini. And mine was like an organic one, and it had separated. Maybe they all separate. I don't know. So I had to kind of stir it up a little bit. And then salt, pepper. Just mix it all up. It was so good. And it wasn't spicy because I did take the seeds out of the jalapeno. I stored it in the fridge. I don't remember how long it says you can keep it. I ate mine in just a couple days. Next, I needed to make some dry ranch seasoning. And this looks like so much, and it's because I was using a 1 teaspoon measuring spoon, and it called for tablespoons. So 3 teaspoons equals a tablespoon. So I did like 12 teaspoons of that parsley. But pretty much just dump all the spices together. I can put this down below as well. I did add garlic powder right here. The original recipe does not have garlic powder in it, just garlic salt. And then my salt and pepper, and my salt was getting low. So let me grab the backup out of the cupboard. And then I was like, you know what? Let me fill my little thing while it's here. No. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. A true travesty. But I needed some pepper, so I just kind of like scooped the salt and pepper out together. I don't know, it came out fine. I was really sad though. Mix that all together. I put some of it in this glass jar. There was more than what fit in this jar, but that was okay because I wanted to still make ranch dressing. And then I also used the rest of the powder for a recipe this night that will also be in a future What's for Dinner video. To make the ranch, I mix a half a cup of sour cream, a half a cup of light mayo, and 1 cup of Greek yogurt. You can adjust that however you feel. I know some people don't use Greek yogurt. And then a little bit of water to thin it out. And this consistency is perfect if you want it to be more of a dip. Because I wanted dressing, I added more water, and then it smooths or, gets a little thinner. And it does thicken again once you put it into the fridge. So keep that in mind. And then just adding in some of that dry ranch powder. I put maybe a 1/4 cup of it in there. It's actually the next morning when I'm filming this because life got busy. I mean, that happens with kids. Sometimes they're super cooperative and my kids play independently pretty well. And then sometimes they just need attention and mom, and that's okay. I actually got quite a bit done in the kitchen, but I did not get to the mango or the tomato, which is fine. I'll just cut them when we need them for the meal. Just trying to do a few things to get myself ahead for the week. But that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. You know everything about me. Like I need my territory, so why are you still so